Man, let me tell you guys, that brings back some memories. Some serious memories. That is a long time ago that all took place. And if you are watching this currently on the Bob podcast, or maybe you've seen this come up as a notification and you're going, oh my gosh, Mike and William maybe are going live. That is not the case right now, but I am live, or will be live, or we are live right now with my man here, Liam.
2 years ago?
2 years, yeah, it's been roughly 2 years ago. It has been almost 2 years, more maybe, since Mike or I did any sort of an episode on the Bob channel. And I might go into some more depth on some of that later. Just know that there's some things in the works that way. I went off and did some other work for some other people, learned a lot of things, and I'm now going to be part of a digital broadcasting station with Jess Rogie at Escape to Simulation. So I will get more links up for that and get that filled in. And I would like to follow back up with Bob. I actually do want to still do that on the side because I miss it, and I miss you guys, and I believe I owe that to you. We had many, many listeners over the years who still sometimes reach out and check to see if we were doing anything, and as you all know, life can take place. But we're not here to talk about that today. We are here to talk about, as you can see, Hat-Man. And Liam wants to share some of that today. We won't be doing a very long show, but if you are watching on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, maybe hit the like button, that kind of jazz. Leave a comment. It always helps, or we can interact. If you subscribe live, while we're live like this, you can chat with us and interact, ask questions that might lead to other questions we may not have even thought of, or hypothesis. So, having said all of that, Liam, thank you for being here today. We have a lot of snow right now, don't we, here in Michigan?
Yep.
Yes. Real quickly, why don't you just fill people in on, you can keep it by you for a second, what exactly is Hat-Man, in your opinion, before I really look him up?
Okay, Hat-Man doesn't really show his face, but you can, see his body. Sometimes eyes, but mostly not. I think most of them used to call him Shadow Man, but you can mostly see his hat.
Let me turn your face a little bit so I can see you. There's a beautiful face. There you go, go ahead.
And probably... sometimes it might show the teeth a little, but mostly the eyes. Not really the eyes, but mostly a hat.
Do you feel like you've ever had an interaction with a Hat-Man?
Well, in my dreams, yeah, I kind of have. The one night of that, remember the one night when I was talking about the voices? That night after, I saw in my head, I was dreaming something. I don't remember what it was because it was 2 years ago. But yeah, it was something like a hat that was on the floor. It was going down. It was a man at first and then going down, down, down until the hat was left. And then
really?
I was into the unknown.
I don't think we've ever talked about this before. This is news to me. I didn't know about any of this.
Yes, because...
Well, you bring up one interesting... Let me just do this for our listeners real quick. In case you're completely unfamiliar with what Hat-Man may or may not be, I just want to give you guys a quick little rundown on what it is about. And it is interesting that you mentioned the nighttime thing, though, Liam, because if we read over it, essentially, the Hat-Man has officially become sleep paralysis lore, so in relation to the sleep that you were talking about. And I'll be clear, guys, I've never done anything with Hat-Man or looked at any of that to see what's going on that way, so this is all new for me. So it's become paralysis lore and has been reported as being seen in the not awake, not sleep state all around the world. A note that has left many scientists scratching their heads. It looks like we have a special guest to the studio. Did you just want to say hi really quick?
No, I wanted to say that you need to come down because we're watching football right now.
It is playoffs today. Okay, all right, I'll be right there. Liam and I are going to do a little bit, and I'll be right down, okay? You can watch us
But no,
live if you want.
Mommy said you have to do it right now.
Oh, well, negotiable. All right, I promise I will wrap this up in a couple minutes. Let me do this with Liam, and when we come down in just a minute, you can either hang out here, but we're live right now. We're actually live on YouTube, so you can either hang out with us or go downstairs.
I want to hang out with you.
Okay, then take a seat. Liam, go ahead and close the door. Here, Liam's doing the show, though, okay? So you can chill out. What?
I want to sit somewhere.
You want to sit somewhere else. And this you can try sitting on that stool. You want to go over there?
Okay, try it.
All right, we're talking about Hat-Man, as we're going to talk a little bit about who and what he is. So here, you want to come over here?
That's you and Micah, right?
Well, it was, yeah. Band of Bearded Brothers. Certainly was.
You're going to sit on the stool.
You're going to sit on the stool? Okay, be careful. You got it? And that is what life has been all about the last couple of years, guys. I'll tell you that right now. So, let's get back into it really quickly. What is Hat Man? Well, let's just talk about it for 2 hot seconds here. And, Liam, why don't we throw up a photo while we're at it, right? Well, my goodness, it's been a long time since I've done this. I think let me see if I can remember how to...
Also, one more thing.
Yes, go ahead.
Remember I don't know if you heard about this, but one of the football players got hunted by him.
Yeah, we're going to get into that for sure. So let's just throw up a little image here. This is what we're talking about in regards to this idea of a Hat Man. The Hat Man has officially become sleep paralysis lore and has been reported as being seen in the not awake state, as you referenced, Liam, not sleep state all around the world. A note that has left many scientists scratching their heads. Sleep paralysis has baffled scientists for centuries. The earliest clinical account of sleep paralysis dates back to 1664, when a Dutch physician described it as the Incubus, or the Night-Mare, affecting one of his patients. Throughout the years, sleep paralysis has also been explained as the result of black magic curse, mythical monsters, or even demons. Egyptians used to believe in the jinn, or genie as some may know them, two kind of different things. The differentiation on that, just to be clear though, was behind sleep paralysis, while indigenous people in South Africa believed it was caused by, oh boy, the Tokoloshe, or dwarf-like water spirit. Likewise, the Turkish believed the Karabasan spirit of the water creatures. Hang on, baby, hang on. You can't come over because you don't have a shirt on. You gotta go put a shirt on. Put that jacket. Go put a coat on right there. Put the big one on. Put a coat on or a shirt on, baby, and then you can come over here. You have to put on a shirt though. Find a shirt to put on. Help her put that on, buddy. Okay, we're behind the phenomenon. So that's what we're essentially talking about, guys. That's what's going on. This is the world we live in. But to Liam's point, we're going to talk about an interesting story, which is, some of you may or may not know, it is obviously football Saturday. I almost said Sunday. It is Saturday, actually. And having said that, the playoffs are on right now. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be hanging out. We're going to be watching some football. And if we're going to talk about some football, go Lions, baby. Some of you may remember a little quarterback from back in the day. Do you know who this quarterback was, Ezra? Do you know who that is? Liam, do you know who this quarterback is?
Yeah.
Who is that? Who is that?
The Packers.
Yeah. He used to play for the Packers. What's his name?
What
do you think?
Roger?
Oh, close. Yep. What's his first name?
No.
Aaron Rodgers. Yep. You gonna come up here? All right, come here. Bring you over here. Here's my other one. Okay, so let's talk. Liam, let's talk. I know. All right. Oh, careful here. Here we go. Okay. All right, there's that. All right, Liam. So here you go, bud. All right, I'm gonna pull up the screen for you, and then that way you can talk in here. Okay. All right. So, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Go ahead and start from right there.
Not much is known
Good job.
of the mysterious Hat Man, except that Aaron Rodgers first started seeing a shadowy figure after his Oasis, which is a thing that makes you be grateful, I think. Filled tips and...
Oh, sorry, Daddy's special? Daddy can't read. Yeah. It's ayahuasca, guys. His ayahuasca field trips in Peru during the 2020 and 22 season. So go ahead and take over this ayahuasca, Daddy.
Aaron says he will sometimes appear in the distance, usually veiled by darkness, holding the corpse of a dead rabbit and a blade. Sometimes a blade.
No, that's not creepy at all, is it? Is that creepy to you? Yes. That's super creepy, right? Well, let's see. Let's share another photo here. We'll share this one as well. Hey guys, remember, if you guys push buttons, it'll make something happen. First of all, do you think he's telling the truth, Liam? What are your thoughts on that?
Who, Aaron?
Yeah. What are your feelings on that?
Yeah, I kind of feel like it because another YouTube channel talked about it. They were talking about how Hat Man. So I decided we could do one, like the figure of that.
Yeah.
That's behind us.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
And I feel, because when that was,
Is that scary for you? Yeah. It's not real though, baby.
Because when I first saw that, it kind of reminded me of somebody. until it didn't really, cause it like until I saw like pictures of it, like how you see like when you saw, like when the dogs came, your legs shivered. Like that's what happened to me.
When the dogs what my lightsaber?
Remember when the dogs came?
When those dogs
yeah,
attacked
when your like legs were shivered. That's kind of what it felt for me, like seeing that.
That could be.
That means, Daddy, I almost fall down.
Well, don't fall down. Here, I'll
Fell.
take the image down. So, let's talk about it for just a hot second here. So, what does this actually mean? Because we're saying a lot of things here. Sure, you can say subscribe to Band of Bearded Brothers.
The sky.
Ooh, that was very good. Let's bring it down a little bit. Let's work on our tone. Say, subscribe.
The sky.
Yeah, say it like that. Say it, put a little growl. Subscribe.
My God, the sky.
What do you say, Ezra? You say like and subscribe. Let me hear your best like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Ooh, Liam, you hit him with a little like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Ooh, you guys let us know in the chat who did the best. All right. So what are we exactly talking about here? Well, Aaron Rodgers had his we're going to talk about this ayahuasca field trip, and as you talked about with the blade and the rabbit and all that jazz. Teammates are concerned for the quarterback who now fears being in the locker room alone after he claims the lights started to flicker and turn off one by one. And before I continue on with the story, just so everybody knows, this is from Wisconsin. Hang on, baby girl. Hang on. If you're hitting buttons, it'll shut it off. This is from the Wisconsin News Today. I will share the link to that in the show notes. I'll add that right now, actually, if I can, or at least put it in the comments. I'll put it both in the live chat as well as in the comments afterwards, because this is the source of which we are reading from today. So, oh boy, now it made us lose. Okay, here we go. So teammates are concerned. He continued, quote, "It was behind me, not even breathing hard." I'll let you keep reading, Liam. I'm right here.
I heard its feet hitting the ground in a constant rhythm. I ran to my car, opened the door, slammed it behind me. I was behind. And locked it as fast as I could.
Good job. All right, we're going to keep going. We're going to go down this again. Oh my goodness, how hard are we going to go for more words? What? That was it? I guess that was the entirety of the story. So I don't know how I feel about that. I honestly did not know about this story at all, as far as in relation to Aaron Rodgers. So I'll have to look into that a little more. One of the other things I think it might be interesting is we're going to read just a little bit from this right here. About what maybe the Hat Man might be. So, who is the Hat Man? A nightmare shared by dreamers around the world. You may not have heard of the Hat Man, but there's a chance he's found his way into your dreams once or twice. A spooky, shadowy figure, often described as wearing a dark coat and a hat. The Hat Man is reported to appear in bedrooms when people are falling asleep or first waking up, which I believe we have a photo. And while I'm looking that up, Liam, do you feel that you've seen stuff when waking up or going to sleep?
Yeah, I saw stuff. Well, not like the waking up one time. I remember like before when I saw the waking up, when I was waking up.
Yeah.
That night I felt like something hit me, like around that, cause the one dream of the what do you call it? The voice one after that.
Yeah.
It kind of sounded like the same because he was actually talking. It sounded like familiar, like the same voice from the fairy, like the one.
Here, come a little closer to the mic.
Remember, it sounded like the same voice from the voice one from the living room. It sounded the same.
That's interesting. I mean, and that's the thing about this particular character is that we don't know for sure. Well, first of all, with any of this stuff, what would exist in the world, what doesn't exist in the world. All we really know is that we have these legends and these stories that seem to discuss it. But let's just give a little bit about what we can here. We talked about some of the background lore. There's actually an image here. I'm going to pull this image up, guys, for you. Hang on, back up just a little bit, baby. Look at this cool image we're going to share. We're going to share this, which is what we're about to talk about. Is that in there, baby? I see. What? You lost a card in there? Oh, see. There you go. It's just a keyboard. There you go. Yes, beautiful. Hang on, baby. So we're going to do this. We're going to share this right here. Look at this cool image. What do you guys think that is? We're about to be done, baby. We're just trying to read just like 2 seconds.
The Krampus video we did.
Did we do one on Krampus?
Yeah, we did. Well, we didn't put it on YouTube, but yeah, we did one.
Oh, you're right. We did. You're right. But this is kind of cool imagery here, or interesting imagery, I should say. But if I'm looking at that, do we take that as a hat man? What do you think of when you first see that?
No.
Oh, Ezra says it looks like Smeagol to her.
But also, if you guys could read it, you could say in the comments what it says.
Yeah, if any of you speak any ancient Sanskrit or anything like that. What is this even from? Hang on. This is, okay, so it says, jinn recognizable by their characteristics. Hooves gather to battle with, Farmarza via the, this is just talking about the other thing. But anyways, that's a depiction of a jinn, supposedly. The science of sleep paralysis. Let's talk about the hats off to the Hat Man. So hang on, bookies, if you're going to be in here, we're making a lie, okay? Okay. The Hat Man is unique in one way. Though while different civilizations around the world once had their own variations of sleep paralysis monster, Hat Man seems to pop up in many different places. Even more intriguing, the description varies only slightly from one culture to another. He's sometimes 6 foot tall and sometimes 10 feet tall, dude. Which, how tall do you think this room is?
This one. Wait, how tall?
It's about 8 foot.
I think it's
8 foot?
It's 8 foot. So they're saying he can vary anywhere from about Daddy's height to taller than the roof here.
It looks like 16.
Yeah, 16. Close. It's 8. It's half. It's maybe it's square.
16
That's a little crystal, baby girl. You put that over there. There you go. All right. So at 6 to 10 feet, his eyes might be bright red or deep pools of darkness. Wow. Yeah. Where did you find? Where did that? Okay. Where are you guys finding all of this stuff? By the way, what is this? We're just gonna show this now. Hang on. We'll take this back off. Look at this, guys. What is this?
Was it the universe one or the...
Yeah,
Look at that. Do you ever just think about?
No, let's not talk about this.
Do you ever just think about how you could just be the entire universe as we know it could just be one synapsis firing off in a being? I'm just kidding, buddy. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I love just doing stuff like that. Okay, ladies, I love you so much, but listen, Liam was supposed to be able to do this alone, and if you're gonna come up, to be rude, you gotta be. Yes, I don't know where he got the big ball, but let's just big round balls round. David Childress. Okay, you can say something, and then we're gonna.
I love you guys.
Oh, you love them. Oh, but say go Lions.
Go Lions.
Yeah, that's what I love to hear. Let me throw up this hoodie. Let me see. How cute do you look? Oh, yeah, that's the crystal baby. Don't drop it on the screen. You don't love it? You look so much like your mommy. Okay. Let's do it, guys. Hang on, back up. Oh, boy. Let's do this. All right, let's wrap up here, ladies. We're going to... Well, we're trying to wrap up, remember? So hang on. Here we go. 8 to 10 foot. His eyes might be bright red or deep pools of darkness. Some people claim he carries a golden pocket watch or is mist-like rather than a solid figure. But everybody, careful, baby, that's hot coffee. There's still coffee in that, okay? Okay. He carries mist-like rather than a solid figure, but everyone insists he's wearing a trench coat. Which, okay, if he was seen in the 1600s, though, was he wearing a trench coat?
Probably. From right now, it would probably be ripped up or with stains with blood, right?
I mean, maybe, but I guess the point that I'm trying to make is that, yes, there was a very... You want to leave? Okay, do you want to leave too, Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Okay, why don't you guys step out, and then Liam and I are going to wrap this up. And
We'll have to.
Then you got to wait until we're done, okay? So let's just... I literally have just this little bit left that Liam put together. He wanted to read, so hang on.
We have to.
All right. But everybody insists he's wearing a trench coat-like jacket and wearing a very noticeable... What is this?
Hat-Man, nightmares, and sleep.
Paralysis. In most accounts, he's also eerily quiet. He doesn't touch you, try to attack you, or sit in your chest like other paralysis demons are known to do. He often just stands in a corner of the room watching you. Sometimes he hovers over your chest and examining you closely. Baby, did you just get hit? Are you okay?
It kind of reminded me
You
of
just
that.
knocked everything.
Kind of remind me of
Baby.
that one creature. Kind of reminded me.
You're good. You're good.
Okay, kind of reminded me of the one creature that would, like, when you're asleep, it would like suck your breath out. Remember that one?
Yes. Well, that's considered to be most like.
The one that was like scared of the light
Well,
and water.
It's considered to be. What's up, Enzo? It is considered to be. What are the ones that normally sit on your chest? What are those old ones called? Like
Oh, the like statue ones.
like a succubus, succubi, that kind of a deal that suck the air out of you. But let's wrap it up really quick with our Hatman stuff here. So, your lovely sister Ezra's gonna have a nice. We're gonna have to talk. Oh, okay. Apparently the cops are here now. Okay, apparently the FBI is now breaking down the door over here. Hey, can you open the door, please?
And they're breaking our van.
All right, let's see. We're being raided. They know we're breaking the truth. Let's see what happens here. Who's rolling in? Okay, the groceries are here. Okay. Liam, we've got to say goodbye because the groceries are here. So let's just finish out with this. The last thing, buddy. Do you want to read it here? Here, you read a little
Where?
bit. You read this part right here. Start right there on the info part.
If you're looking for a more
It's okay.
scientific explanation,
Explanation.
the Hat Man and other visual
Visual. Hallucinations.
connected to sleep.
Paralysis.
To sleep. Where is it?
Right here.
Are simply nightmares slipping into the waking world. A few seconds for a majority of people. The break between
It's just called REM. R-E-M.
sleep where nightmares happen and being awake is a very clear line for those suffering from sleep
Remember that word?
paralysis. However, the line becomes blurry, and for a few seconds, you're both in REM sleep and partly conscious, the perfect combination for nightmares to become just a bit too real. Just in case through you might want to leave a light on tonight.
So final conclusions. Let's hit our final conclusions. Brooklyn, is Hatman real or not?
I'm gonna do it.
No. There's people listening with earphones, baby girl. That'll hurt their ears. Don't do that. Okay. Do you think Hatman's real or not? What are your final thoughts? No yell, just yes or no.
Yes.
You think he's real? Okay. Liam, what are your closing thoughts on this?
It kind of depends, but I'll say yes.
Oh, by the way, there's a few people in here. There's
Yeah.
Jess and Enzo's really. Both those. That's not how you say the name. But Enzo and Jess, thank you so much for swinging by. Yeah, it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be just Liam and I covering it last minute kind of thing. And, well, if you watch it, you'll know I have kids. That's for sure. So, thank you both for being here and hanging out. What are your thoughts, I guess? When did you get this? Baby, that's been in here that's been in here since Halloween. Just forget it. Be careful. Don't swallow it, though, okay? So, what are your guys' thoughts? Any possibility to Hatman, or is he just an apparition, possible creation of our own? Do you think there's any chance, Liam, if we are these creative beings and we have this, maybe even powers we don't know about, is it possible that we have brought about this character that doesn't exist, but it's like a grand illusion? Is that by any chance, do you think that we're all making him up in our head or seeing something that... It's kind of like when you learn a new word and all of a sudden you start seeing that new word everywhere, but you didn't even know the word the day before.
Yeah, like remember when I was saying like when I see like an image in my head and that really happens.
Oh, yeah.
Like remember the one day before 2nd grade when I was like
Premonitions? Yeah, where you felt like you were seeing. That's true. And people that are younger, especially when you were having them a lot, there seems to be a little more of a crossover. If we believe there are parallel realms or whatever, there seems to be a crossover between those realms and this realm. So perhaps you were tapping into something. Your turn? Yes, but you gotta, don't yell. You can say a couple closing words and then we gotta get out of here.
Bye.
Okay. You say bye. Look how cute you are. You're so cute, though. So, are you a vampire?
Uh-huh.
What would your vampire name be?
Look at.
He saw
No idea what she said.
You're
Oh, so Jess Rogie from the Rogie Report over there, the Rogie podcast, I should say, Escape the Simulation, bro. That's what the one I was talking about in the beginning. Says, my little cousin, when he was little, like Liam, he saw Hat Man.
So yes, he's
That's.
definitely.
Would you have any questions?
Well, it's one more question because when I used to like dream about stuff, it kind of went like keep going, like it would do the same things, but every time like I would fall at the bed and then something like would be under the bed, like some creature or something, until that one time when I saw the hat again, until it like kind of just went up and down. That one was not scary until like I woke up and it like felt like I teleported, but I didn't because I was too lost into the dream instead of instead of reality, right?
So do you feel like you were having a hard time differentiating
Yeah.
between here and a dream?
Yeah.
Well, that has to be a scary thing. Lots more to be said about this, though. We were shut down. We were raided. There are.
Bye.
What happened? The whole thing fell apart. We're gonna work on this. A lot of technical stuff going on. Matter of fact, this works better. I can just swing this a little more. A lot of technical stuff over here. If it has been a long time since you've seen anything to do with the Band of Bearded Brothers podcast, that's because we took a very, very long hiatus. But I'm hoping to get a couple things back up and going. It was just a little bit here. I know I've talked to Jess about this in the past, saying like I need to definitely put some content out there. And for the listeners that have stuck around for years and years and years without any more content as of late, thank you, and I owe you some content for sure. Beautiful face, Brooklyn. I love it. Just know, too, like as I said at the top of the hour when we first started the show here, I don't know why I said the top of the hour. We are going into the bottom of the hour, though. We got to wrap it up for the playoffs here and groceries. You can start catching me over on, do you remember what it was?
On Bob and
The digital broadcasting over there that Jess has got up and going. And it's going to be, well, we don't have an exact date just yet, but we know it is up and going for Escape Simulation, essentially. Radio over there. Man, I should remember the call line, what it was. It was like KG something. I would have to, we can say it's KBS. You want to say it's?
No, KGS.
KGS Digital Broadcasting. We're going to say it's that. It's probably not that. We're going to have more details to come. BOBB.
No.
That's the Bob one.
Right, yeah.
BOBBB. But you want to say bye-byes?
Bye.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I love you, baby. You just look, it's so good. You just can talk from right there. You say hi. Say bye. Nicely. Bye. Hey, wait. Say subscribe. Remember?
Hi, guys.
Subscribe. All right. What do you think, bud? Last words.
Okay.
Brookies. I love you, but no, baby.
Like remember when Zach said he was scared of skinwalkers?
This is how I know him and I. He's definitely my son because now I know what you guys deal with. Where I was like, all right, last words, and then I was like, immediately into another subject. But I love it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say like, because I remember like when I remember when Zach was over. Remember when he had the dream about you? When you had like, when you were. Remember when he had the scary dream?
I do remember this, and yes, Stan is giving up on life right now.
He said you did have a hat, a black jacket, and I don't really think he said about the hat, the eyes, but he normally said you were all black.
That is true. He did have a bad dream, and he perceived it. He thought it was me, but he said that the way I was behaving wasn't me. Remember that? He was like, he basically said it looked like my body. Like, he could tell it was me, but the way I was behaving was not me, which that is scary. Because imagine if all of a sudden, for anybody in your family, imagine if Brooklyn, the little one that just ran out of here. Imagine if you seen her in the hallway in the middle of the night, but she wasn't behaving like Brooklyn. Terrifying is what that is. All right, my friends.
We might do two more scary ones that I had planned.
Yep. I'm going to probably set up a whole segment for you. I will get it set up. I'll set up a secondary thing for Bob that are essentially like scary stories with Liam. Just Liam and Dad hanging out for 15. Well, we went more than a half hour. We did a good half hour, bud. Half hour show.
Half hour and 5 seconds.
Yes, sir. Half hour and 5 seconds. So thank you so very much for hanging out, Jess and Enzo and anybody else who may have watched this, played it back later, and or shared it. We truly do appreciate it. Like I said, keep your eyes out for some upcoming content with Bob, as well as what's that, buddy? Oh, what would you like? Oh, yeah, go ahead. Well, he's going to type in something as our studio falls to pieces here. Hang on, buddy. I got you. And we're going to kill it. All right, so while he's doing that, just know that, like I said, I don't think Jess shared it in there just yet. As to, this is literally the perfect example. This is parenthood in a nutshell. It is what it is. But go ahead, my friend. Oh, here, you got to click down. You got to click over there with your the mouse. Oh, here we go. This is how you do it. Oh man. You know what would be really cool? What if we could talk Micah, Uncle Micah?
I don't know.
And think about it, Uncle Micah into... Oh no, I think we got canceled, dude.
No, it's still going.
I think it might have been pause that was going on. I don't know. You go ahead and type it in though, bud. I said, what it would be cool if we could talk Uncle Micah into doing one where he came on with Natalia and you and Natalia shared the story. That might be kind of interesting. We're trying to get Uncle Micah back. I think we need to get Uncle Micah back. Yeah, and so herding cats now seems so simple. I mean, and they're on good behavior, as you've seen. It's not even like any bad behavior. It's really not. It's just the general chaos and curiosity of that age, you know? Yeah, did you put everything you wanted? You can just hit enter on the board and it'll put it. What did you put down there? Like and sub? Short for subscribe, guys. So like and sub, bros. Thank you all so very much for being here tonight. There is a lot I'd like to cover, like I said, in relation not only the the new channel and the new station that I'll be working with Jess, who is in the chat right now, as well as putting out some other content again with Bob, even if it is just hanging out with my man right here. And I'll admit, hey, dude, you know what? The reason I haven't really fired Banded Bearded Brothers back up is I was like, well, it's just me left. And you can't be the Banded Bearded dude. It's just one dude. But you do have some mustache hair going on, right?
Yep.
Pretty, how do you feel for age 6? What do you feel about
7.
Sorry,
I'm 8.
No, hey, what the French toast are you doing right now, dude? Hang on. No, you will be 8. Don't play games with me. You will be 8 in May. You're messing with me. Dang it. You are 7 right now. So age 7, how do we feel about the mustache game so far?
Not good.
You feel like it could be better, or you think it's too much right now?
I feel like it's a little too much.
A little too much mustache hair? Oh man, the whole studio's falling apart. And we are once again being raided by the FBI. We're being raided. So we have got to go. We're going to hit that end button. Thank you for hanging out. Once again, I will plan on putting something back up, but thank you so very much for being here. If you get a chance, share it out. Liam has one more thing to say.
Thank you for liking and subscribing. Enzo.
Oh, yes, Enzo. Thank you. Thank you for that. And we are going to end it with how we entered, I guess. We'll just do a 30-second. Oh, dude, we totally forgot the creepy music in the background. We were going to share it with this creepy music, guys. Here it is. Ready? It was supposed to be the Hat Man shared with this kind of music. Liam, you picked a good one. I feel like it would have gone well.
That was night diving. Our creepy intro.
Yeah, it's creepy intro. Anyways, we're out of here. Thank you so much. And we will talk to you soon. Maybe we'll see you in your dreams. Maybe the Hat Man will see you in your dreams. And as Daddy used to always say, it just hit me, I forgot. Stay curious. And keep it weird, my friends.
Join in the van.
And join in the van. Technically, that's the UFO garage. I probably shouldn't even share that up there. I didn't get permission. But we're out of here. We're doing a countdown to end, dude. Let's do it.